Welcome, welcome, all the people. Welcome. You have arrived to Heaven Channel. You somehow made your way here out of all the destinations you could have chosen. You're with us. And we are stoked that you're here. This music that you're hearing is actually the first song on our record, Surprise. It's called Double Taurus. And this is the cassette. And man, it sounds great. What do you think?
So good.
So good. We will be playing the entire cassette on this show tonight. And we will be actually answering a few questions about the Double Taurus because a lot of people don't know about the Double Taurus. So we're going to clear that up a little bit.
Hey everybody, I'm Raquel. This is Jared. We are Galecstasy, and this is the Heaven Channel. The reason we're here is because it's COVID-19 quarantine, 2020, the year 2020, and we're in the desert in Southern California. We just wanted to share tonight with you, and we love the concept of the Double Taurus. Are you going to show a video as well on this? This is a really interesting concept, and our first track on our new record, Surprise, is called Double Taurus. So we're just going to listen and answer questions, and Jared's going to explain. And there's a call-in line for those of you who are live right here at the bottom of the screen. Please call in if you want to say hi.
Yeah, you can call and we'll try to get it. Sometimes we miss it, but we'll try. All right. This is the song. This is Double Taurus. So what is a Double Taurus? It's not the astrological sign, guys. It's not. It's not the astrological sign. I actually really like the Taurus sign. I feel like Pisces and Taurus pretty compatible overall. Good overlap, areas that the other one doesn't have. This track is not about that. It's about a shape. It's about an energy convolution. It's about a shape, and that shape is called the Double Taurus shape. Here, hold this for me.
I mean, I personally feel like talking about a shape can be a bit stressful, but looking at a shape is very satisfying. So maybe Jared will show us the Double Taurus shape.
We're going to go a little bit deeper on this topic with our friend Nassim Haramein. I paused the tape, so we're going to cut to video a little bit. Nassim can explain it a little bit better than I can. And then we'll come back to the tape. Let's try this. I don't know if this is going to work. You know what? I don't have the audio routed.
Oh, so we have to show it next time.
It's a bummer. Okay.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I could hold it up to the speaker. Be loud enough?
You could. Okay, do that. Try it.
Okay, hold on. We're going to restart this. We forgot to route this audio for you, but we're going to be creative.
These auroral dynamics are visible at various scales. One of them is at the galactic level, which are huge spinning structures with billions of stars in it. Looks like typically big arms of galaxies spinning around, and they have vortices that goes from the center out to the edge of the galactic halo that surrounds them. Stars move from this galactic disk out to the halo, down the vortices, and back out again. Stars like Arcturus, for instance, we know have done that path already. That's the appropriate description even for the atmosphere of our planet. The weather goes from the North Pole down to the equator and then back up, from the South Pole up to the equator and then back down. Even the dynamics on the surface of the sun are very similar. Of course, here we're looking at it from an external perspective on a small scale model. When you look at the solar system embedded in the galaxy, embedded in the cluster, embedded in the supercluster, we're traveling in this boundless sea of infinite torus flow.
Okay, well, that just happened. We are not working for the Thrive movement, but that's where we saw that video. And Arcturus, like Austin on the chat here, is finally opening up. So now y'all have seen the double torus figure. It was that, incredible shape. And hopefully that sparks some creative thought. So earlier tonight on the early show, thanks for those of you who joined in. That was incredible. We started the full moon ceremony. So this is a continuation of that. And thank you. Yes. Just keep the energy flowing. Remember, for those of you who've never done full moon ceremonies, is a time of letting go, time of giving away the things you no longer need, maybe things that no longer serve you on your path. So you have that beautiful full moon up there, and you just kind of sweet talk her. You just say like, "Oh, you're so beautiful. I love that you're in the sky, and you always make life more romantic and beautiful. Please help me letting go of what I no longer need, or please help me get rid of the energy that's not serving me on my path." Whatever you need to say. Or you can just, know something you don't want anymore. You let that go. Or as our good friend Colina says, I love to quote her, let that shit go. Let that. Jared's good at saying that one. I'll hand over the mic.
Well, I was going to add what I like to do with the moon too. So I like to go outside and just basically get as lost as possible by staring into the moon as long as possible. And it's really good actually if your eyesight isn't that great. Now, so both of us don't have the best eyesight turns out. So we have contact lenses. If you take your contacts out and you look at the moon with your suspect vision, it actually begins to look maybe more like what it actually is. To me, it looks like a jeweled lotus. It has these almost like petals that surround the outside, and it's glowing. I mean, the moon is just remarkable. There's so much energy within it. And on the full moon, I mean, that's why everybody knows about the full moon. So right now we're listening to Color Wheel, song 2 on the cassette. Did you just hear that warble? When you make a cassette, you don't exactly know exactly what it's going to sound like as the artist. So that's kind of some of the fun of it, and someone like myself who actually masters the audio, I'm very familiar with how it sounds. So when you put it on a physical medium, it changes the way it sounds in unexpected ways. And cassettes do cool things. They actually limit the frequency response overall, but they do this thing that kind of emphasizes the mids a little bit, and it's a little warbly and it's kind of funky.
Hey sis, we got some fun folks on the chat tonight. My sister and her amazing friend. The two of them are trying to help save the world daily. And hey, Jamie, thanks for joining. And thank you for the info. Jamie on the chat says this is the last super moon of the year. And for me, like, every moon is so super. Like Jared said, I don't see very well. It looks huge. And it always makes me turn into somewhat of a different person. I eat like 5 times more than normal on the full moon, and I don't sleep on the full moon. I can't sleep. I just can't stop dancing and screaming and who knows what else. But I sure love this song, and I hope you guys remember to feel something more every day, because why not?
You know, maybe that's a good time to segue to the store. So a lot of people also might not know that we have a clothing line and a dance company called Astrology Ballet. And we do have a shirt that says what Raquel just said, to feel something more every day, which is the tagline of Color Wheel. But so let me try this. I'm going to try to get over to that site so we can show you exactly what it looks like as Ferns comes on. Okay, let's try this.
What you're hopefully about to see on the screen, there's a slight delay from what we see to what you see. But this is the website for the Astrology Ballet, which is our fashion label. And we make some products, and we have a dance company and incredible dancers. And what you're seeing here is Chakra Man, or Chakra Men. And when I say man or men, I mean men and women. Chakra beings, thems, theys, whoever you want to be. Part elephant, part whatever. But Chakra Man came out of my deck that I made called the Deck of Embodiment on the Earthly Plane. And that's about being here on Earth. And I made this deck because, I don't know, I channeled it for some reason. I think I channeled it for Val because she loves it. And it's the highlight of my life. So we're going to pick a card for everybody here on the chat and watching the full moon. Oh, yes. My agent and bandmate Jared says, remember, you can buy this if you go onto our website, and you can have one. And I have a few more left in stock. Not very many, but I'll order more if I need to. So anyway, I'll pick a card for us. And cards are great because we can feel stuck sometimes, especially when we're not moving a lot physically. So a card can be something to kind of jumpstart the engine. So anyways, thanks, babe. Thanks for sharing that.
Should we pick a card?
Yeah, let's pick a card for everybody for the full moon. So I'm going to set the intention for the best possible card for everybody watching this show at whatever time they're watching the Heaven Channel. And hopefully it will help us survive.
Intentions, picking a card. What's it going to be? This is such a good part in the song. All right, am I going to pick it? Wow. Okay. All right. Card for everyone watching the show. Card for all the people, right? This is card for everybody. For the full moon. This is a card for the full moon, the message that will help us moving forward. It's this card. Okay. Wow, you guys are not going to believe what card this is. It is Rest. People still stressing out
I'm going to read it. Okay, this card says... Okay, hold on. There we go. Looks like a double Taurus. Okay.
It does.
This card says, rest. Rest your heart on the sun and allow the sun to rest on your heart. Just try it.
Beautiful. Rest your heart on the sun. Sounds a little toasty, but it also sounds like... Cool. So, all right. So that was the deck. There's also some clothes. Let's see if we can see some of the shirts. Okay. See, this is cool too. I'm doing so many things with the mouse you wouldn't believe. You wouldn't believe it. I can do this. So this is the astrology ballet. Wow.
It's okay, baby. I just want to point out the first one is Beer Bear, and that's my favorite one.
Okay, as I was saying, astrology ballet people. It's the astrology ballet. This is our Etsy shop, and it looks like this. You can order any of these shirts now, such as Beer Bear. Let's show the people Beer Bear. I mean, come on, guys. Beer Bear. I think the idea there is that beer and bear are the same thing. I think that's the idea. We also have a very popular shirt here that says Bob Lazar knows. And I mean, if you know, you know.
Is that a universe hat?
It is. You can wear it right on your head, which is cool. I mean, I would wear the universe on my head. Okay. Moving forward. Look at this. Well, that's exactly what we were talking about earlier. The Feel Something More Everyday shirt, which comes in all these colors too. And, you know, what's really great about this shirt is my mom bought one. It's true. It's true. It's a pretty cool shirt. I can't really see the colors right. I have these red glasses on. All right, what else? What else we got in here? We have the Terrence. We have the Heroic Dose t-shirt. Yes, it comes in black.
That's Terrence McKenna, for those people who don't know who that is. And, yeah.
Yes, 'tis. Yes, 'tis. We have a classic 420 jammer tank. I mean, come on. Who's got a jammer? This track right now is called Lizard, by the way.
And it's one of two songs that we have on the streaming platform called Spotify. And the other song is Shucking Corn. So if you do like Spotify, those two songs are on there. Coming up here is Jeff Taylor's favorite shirt, Stop, Don't Go to High School, with a different kind of chakra man. This is a chakra alien and a spaceship. And the reason I say stop, don't go to high school is because life is short and they might scramble your brains and eat them for breakfast. I'm just saying, I don't know if I trust high school. Why not learn a skill or trade? Why not go to trade school or just skip it and be an apprentice to somebody who actually knows something that you want to learn. Like my friend Garrett moved to Germany and he lived there with all these master woodworkers, and he had to like carry the piss bucket out and like fetch the lunch in the lunch tray from the local restaurant, and he learned many things, hence why he's a master. I went to 2 different high schools and they both were like prison.
There you have it, folks. Don't go to high school. A reappearance of the Chakra Man, a Chakra version Man, something like that. It's true that you drew this yourself, obviously, right?
I drew it.
Some people might not know that you actually just illustrated that probably on a sheet of paper, and now it's on a t-shirt.
It's 2020, y'all. You can do it too.
It's pretty cool. It's very cool. Okay, we have the Fox Mulder Dreamboat shirt. I mean, do you even know? Do you even know? Oh, and now the very controversial. I'm a Republican and I smoke pot.
Yeah, that should be the official shirt of Yucca Valley. Maybe even all of California.
Yeah, we made this shirt because this is where we live, basically.
And just for the record, we don't condone smoking pot or are against smoking pot. We are neutral, and also we are non-political.
Yeah, we're it's funny. A lot of people were like, dude, what are they Republicans? And we're like, no, we're not really even getting down with any of that stuff. So let's go here. There is, look at that. I happen to know one Ginny Bell that has this shirt, and it looks really good. It looks good. This is our album cover for Surprise. You can get this shirt. Okay, this one,
Also controversial.
very controversial. Now, I have since learned that there's a show. There was a popular show called Sex Education. I didn't know that at the time when I designed this. It has nothing to do with the show. I don't know anything about the show other than it exists apparently. But this is our take.
Derek's back in the chat, y'all, just so you know. Welcome back, Saktaram. I see that you're late for the show. The only reason I can forgive you for that is because A, it's a full moon. B, it's the last super full moon of the year. Thank you, Jamie. And 3, you're in Hawaii, so you're cooler than me. But I'm so glad you're here. I'll see you in the chat. Oh, I'm still on. This song is Pearl's favorite song. My good friend Pearl in Santa Fe.
Pendulum. And that is actually the conclusion of side A, which is really fun. We're going to switch over to side B, and by that I mean I'm going to go over there and flip the tape, so I'll be right back.
We're actually listening to a cassette, which is shocking. What is a cousin? That's one of my favorite designs. That was sent to us. What is a cousin? Okay, so side B of Surprise. Saktaram was cooking gyoza for Sanye, his hot mom. Derek's got the hottest mom in the world. She is a queen from Uganda, and she looks like she's 31, and she's like not. Many decades more. She's so fine that she makes everyone else kind of like, I don't know what, dazzled with her fineness. And once she was on safari and a gorilla snuck up behind her and tapped her on the head. and that really happened. So she's special, because I bet most people tuning in tonight or later have never been tapped on the head by a gorilla. And if you have, excuse me. But so Derek, beautiful child of his mother, cooks for her in Hawaii in their beautiful house, and that just makes me so happy, but a little bit jealous. We talked to my best bud Dave earlier tonight after the early show, and Dave, we love you. What did you want to say something about that, Dave?
Well, I just thought the Hawaiian connection,
Oh yeah, I spent my birthday trip this year was to see Saksh Dharam and Dave. We went to Hawaii and we got to hang out with Sonya. So happy birthday to me. Thank you guys for that one.
Great news, Derek. We shipped your CD out today. It will get there, we think. We think it's going to get there. We tried really hard. This is, of course, what we're hearing right now. This track is called Window. This is my favorite track on the album. This track is called Hop Woo. It's sort of an extension or sibling to Lizard, actually. But we love that sound so much that we felt that it should stand on its own. I think she's pointing to the call-in line.
Hummingbird has awakened again on the early show. That's a lyric from our new song that's going to come out, well, in several different versions. So if you want to learn it, you can go to the early show. We're singing it. Oh yeah, this is my favorite song on the record.
Yes, this is called Body in the Stream. This was actually the last track to make it on. But again, we loved it so much. We were just struck when we played it back, honestly. It's got some moments. If you don't know, you can scroll down in the description and there's all kinds of goodies down there. So this show turned out to be kind of about that in some ways, which is great because we haven't really talked about that much. But so if you just go to the description, we have all these cool things that you can get at any moment yourself. You can just click and you can order it on the internet. And apparently there are still people driving trucks and flying airplanes and getting your mail to you. So yeah, you can order a cassette. Actually, I have them right here. They're pretty cool. Again, shout out to Aural Canyon, Matt and Gina, and everyone that helps out with Aural Canyon. We love these tapes, and truly thank you for helping us bring this into the world. You know, like, big ups on that. We love you guys. So you can order a cassette from us. You can just Venmo us or PayPal us or whatever, and we'll send you one. Or you can order one from Matt, Aural Canyon, in the link. So we've got a link there. We have CDs of Surprise available. The digital is available on BANDCAMP. We do have a bunch of videos up on YouTube too for a lot of these tracks. This song's called Advanced Civilization, and another favorite. And this video is up on YouTube as well. We shot all the videos ourselves and edited in-house, just like everything we do. So that's the other thing, is we literally do everything in this house, and pretty much, or around this house. Yeah, all the mixing, mastering, recording, everything, videos.
Yes, we do all the things, but we also don't, because on the song you're listening to right now is a guest musician.
Oh, good point.
The one and only Nurkin, Austin, Texas' best magical horse wizard / virtuoso violinist and composer and writer, etc. Justin Scheibel. He threw down this sick violin part for us. We actually wrote this song for a show we did at the Blanton Museum of Art. It's a quote from a speech Graham Hancock is giving, and he talks about the advanced civilization. I hope that y'all notice this incredible dragon flying over the guy. Just a little reminder that in this strange time of readjusting to what it's like to be a person on planet Earth in the year 2020, robots and AI and rising oceans and incredible shifts, migrations, all the things. What will our advanced civilization look like? How will we become one with the fun?
Yeah, I didn't 100% realize that, but our backdrop tonight is very kind of foreshadowing or of the future. You know, it has all these elements of kind of recent era technology. We also have that kind of spacecraft up there. It's kind of, you know, suggesting AI. We have these kind of cool guys with the vintage cars, so that's kind of like carbon-based living. You know, that's how I think of that. You know, burning a lot of fuel, basically, have a cool car. Dragons, we got a dragon. It's not just any dragon, it's a golden dragon. So if you've been keeping up with the show, you might recall the golden dragon. So that's a nice little symbol. And then look, and then a little bit further up is the Chupaflor hummingbird, which is nature, right? Nature is everything. It will always be everything. And so in some ways it always comes back to nature. Here's that aforementioned shredding violin. How did this even happen? Well, true story is that we had kind of a demo of this song, which is really just the ultra bare bones skeleton of the track. It was just a totally repetitious, like boring loop that went for like ever. And we were able to somehow connect with Justin in Austin during an incredibly busy time where we had flown back in from LA, and we were able to have him record this violin in the back of the music school that I used to work for. Shout out Lone Star School of Music. Yeah, so this was recorded in one of the back rooms at that location, just with a kind of ad hoc setup. I did have a pretty decent mic to capture it with, but he just he just whipped all this stuff out, and without hearing any of this other stuff. The drums were actually played after, so that's another kind of fun fact that you might not guess of this, because it sounds like it was played together, but it was not. So I actually played the drums to his violin in some ways. Also, violin, very unexpected, but here it is, and sitting beautifully. You know, you just can't believe it.
I don't think my sister likes this song. Everything I do it for you, sis, as you know. Well, and Val. It's good to know when your life purpose is to entertain two people. It simplifies everything. But it's catchy. I mean, it's fun. Listen, we have a whole new mixtape coming out that Jared just like plowed all the beats. So you can just sit there and be plowed with beats. You don't have to listen to like schmancy things. It's not challenging. We have one song that has words, just one. So that keeps it simple. But it is a really good song, the one with words. It's kind of, I don't know, maybe controversial.
More controversy?
I think this episode is about the Golden Dragon Temple staying in our consciousness. That's why I keep saying it. And I like being asked questions because I know everything about it, actually. Val says, we appreciate you. I live for my friends. I just do. I always have. Back in the day, for those youngsters, before there were cell phones, you had to have a long phone cable, like phone cord, so that you could talk on the phone in your bed, wherever the phone was plugged in. You had to be able to get it in your bed so you could talk on the phone all night. And that was my favorite thing to do. I never wanted to sleep in the night, so I'd rather be on the phone with my friends. And here we are, even better, on YouTube, late night. My sister, Val, new people, fucking, oops, F-bomb, sorry. I guess I could say whatever. I'm old. I can swear. I'm an old sailor. Ha full moon.
ERD, har har. We do, yes, we do. This is the last track on the record. It's called I Erase. True story with this song is that it was 100% instantaneous channel, because we were actually working on a totally different track. I think it was Fern's, and then she just it became overcome with something and started singing this thing, and she's like, you got to record this. And I'm like, well, we're not even working. What are you talking about? We're trying to record this other thing. And she's like, no, we have to put this down now. So I had to get out of the project, open a brand new one, start clean, fresh, like refresh my ears. And then she just sang that. It just happened. And then all of this, so the track, it just was all improvised. You know, she sang, and then I think I immediately ran in the drum room and just put this down. So all the takes on this record are single takes. I do want to make a point of that. It's real. All the drum takes are one take. They're not edited and stitched together or played a bunch of times. It was really just like, I'm going to go and play, and that's what it is. So that's what you get.
The one and only stunt driver is in the chat. And this very attractive Pisces woman from Texas living in California has a question, and it's kind of intense.
Yeah, I see that.
But we said ask us anything, so...
Do you want to answer it? Or?
No, I'm terrified to answer. I'm reflecting. I'm doing self-reflecting. I'm like, I don't want to have any bad habits, but you put me on the spot. I'm going to think about it.
Yeah. Thanks for the question, truly. Now, the word I'm keying in on here is habits. Habits. A habit doesn't actually have a good connotation to me, so I don't know. I try to stay clear of habits, but I guess we all have them. So what new habits have you formed? So it's also about forming a habit.
I had a habit, stunt driver, where my best bud, Megan McAtee, revealed that Tillamook made this Rocky Road ice cream that's bonkers. And I was in the habit of eating that every single night with different sauce. Sauce, interpret as you will, but I just went for it. And 5 gallons of those later, I gave it up for a minute just because you have to take breaks. Too much of a good thing. All right, hold on.
So new. Yeah, see, I like the clarification. Thank you. Good habits and activities new. Honestly, I guess, the interesting thing about this time is that it hasn't really changed a whole ton for me, other than the actual jobs or work that I was doing. I feel like daily has been almost the same for me. If anything, I've tried, here's one. I've been trying to actually just spend time outside for, extended periods, like an hour, let's say, and just read anything, read a magazine, we were really lucky to get all of these vintage High Times magazines. And they are incredible. It's like people don't even know what a magazine is anymore. But if you ask me, they were just so cool. And so I've just been taking those outside and choosing a rando article and reading and not thinking about what I want to work on or just the work I'm doing. Because personally, I am like that. I'm always kind of focused on what I'm working on, and I can forget to, just take an hour and hang out in the sun and get some vitamins, and just read and take your mind off whatever it is that you like to think about. See, look at this. This is the actual Carlos Castaneda. I was going to say episode, but issue of High Times. And, we read a lot of Castaneda here in the house, too. So I started reading that article. It's a zillion pages long. Look at this guy. I mean, come on, people. What are you doing with your life? All right, I noticed the tape is over, so I'm going to go swap it out. And I'm actually going to play my solo tape called Space Dust. We're going to listen to some of that.
On the shirt that I just showed, it says Save the Whales. And I really like when a man stands up for nature. My earliest crush was a guy I saw in Yosemite when I was a kid who was wearing a Save the Planet shirt. And I died right then. Not enough dudes are standing up for the animals and nature and for beauty. It's kind of a guy thing to want to do computer stuff or burn things, break things. And that's part of life, but it'd be nice if there was a little balance and they help tend the garden. You know what I mean? Take care of the animals and the plants, water. That's all I'm going to do for ranting today. Here's a cool graphic in the High Times. Part of why we love the High Times is the artwork is just so slammin' good. Lost planet plants. I mean, it was fun. It's fun to be alive, theoretically. So this is an incredible album called Space Dust, and I did the cover art, so I'm really excited about that. Beautiful artwork, but we love this. This is ambient music. It's got synthesizer sounds imitating the cosmos and nature. Okay, so thanks for pondering the question, Stunt Driver said. We did a pretty fucking crappy job of that. We meaning I. Jared did a great job. Okay.
So I do want to point out that with every cassette purchase, you actually get a download code. So yeah, I guess I'm showing this on the internet, so someone just got this one. But yeah, so if you get any of the cassettes, they come with a code, so you get a version of the digital for essentially for free with your purchase. So that's cool to know. Ginny likes Planet Men as well. Planet Men are hot. Come here, sexy eco boy. Let's talk vegan. Let's talk about raw food. No?
Nothing that you just said was funny. You shouldn't make fun about men taking care of the planet. You don't have to be vegan to help take care of the planet. You can be a burly, gun-toting hunter freak. I don't know what you are, but you can still help.
I mean, yeah. You can be any type of man you want to be. That's what I would say. That's my response to that. I think there's all kinds of men. There's a dragon. I guess that's a drag man. That's a little bit different. It's a little different. Eco-terrorist and single. Woo, that's like a pickup line.
One single eco-terrorist in the chat. That's pretty good. Now I forgot what I was going to say. It was so good. It was something about... Oh, yeah. When we are combined with machines, which is going to happen pretty soon, I imagine, because we can 3D print, like, skin, and we can design ourselves. We could actually be, like, part dragon, part dude, whatever. Amphibian, breathe underwater, drive around in our, whatever, skin. We could wear our new skin. Our AI, informative, chameleon, changing, rainbow, blending in, whatever you can imagine or 3D print.
Cool. Was that an Incubus reference? Ooh. Who's going to get that one? Well, if you were 15 and you listened to rock radio in the Boston area, you'd probably get that one. This song is called Manifestation. I made it the first track because I was really kind of studying and focused on the idea of manifestation at the time. This was last year in May. Oh, are we missing calls? Oh, shite. We're calling back. You know what? We can't do this because... wait, is it calling? No? Okay. Yeah, but so... apologies if someone has called in. We actually didn't have the call audio routed, and that's why we didn't hear it. So I'm going to try to do that now. Okay, that should work now. Didn't test that today. Apologies there. But it is. We're at it. Should we give a call back? Okay. Yeah, we got about a little bit time left on the show. Let's see. Okay. We're giving it a shot. Wow. Okay. See, there it is.
Hey, what's up? This is the first time I've changed my voice in about 10 years.
Oh, what's up? What's happening?
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press.
Wow, that was confusing. Yeah, I think so too. But it I don't know, went to voicemail in the call or something.
We were lucky enough to call Stunt Driver's voicemail.
Exactly.
Things happen. That was cool. Yeah, we were calling Beer Bear. Hey there. Hey, Beer Bear. We're kind of out of brews up on this mountain here, which is true.
The call-in line is totally open now. Just for the record. We're going to be hanging a little bit longer. Out here in the desert. It's full moon. It's very beautiful. We're going to go outside pretty soon and bask in the glory of the beautiful moon. It's so beautiful. Transitioning to the second track. Crystal. It's called Crystal. This song to me just sounded like a crystal looks. It's kind of just like shining in all these infinite angles all at once and refracting. What's that? Oh, yeah. Good old jammers. There's nothing quite like a great stash of jammers cruising through Hawaii. Special times. We were just talking about it, the other day? About, yeah, we got to go back. We always talk.
What do you talk about during COVID? Do you talk about different things than you did before? Okay, we got a call. Let's see. Answering.
Call from.
All right. Hello?
Hey.
Is this Luca?
Hey, how's it going? I got the wrong number and I thought it was a bit, but then I plugged out and it wasn't.
It's the wrong number.
Yeah.
Luca Leather's on the line, everybody. Hey. Hey, Luca. What's kicking?
I want to know more about that dragon.
Yeah, you do. First of all, the dragon is big, and it is a magical being that represents the shift from a planet of divisiveness and inflicting pain over boundaries to a planet of oneness where all the people band together to build the Golden Dragon Temple on every continent. And
Sounds hard, but
it-
attainable.
it
How
does
did you
sound-
get there?
It does sound hard, but it's not an option. It's build it or suffer, and suffering is way harder than building something cool. So I personally don't think it's hard. It's more like a challenge, and I think people are up for the challenge. You know, nobody wants to live without a sense of purpose. Having a sense of purpose makes you wake up in the morning and do a little dance, if you know what I mean.
Well, challenge accepted, as far as I'd say. You know.
Hear that? Got this, dude. They said the pyramids were built with sleds. Is that what happened? Are you telling me that these... Come on.
I thought you were going to say the pyramids were built in a day.
Well, everyone knows
man,
that. We should have no problem building this golden dragon temple on every continent, right? I mean,
let me get some UFO revealing hot takes. I like the one that looks like a flea. That one's cute.
Very cute. Very
Yeah.
cute. How about the
Hopping
tic tac?
backwards.
How about the TikTok? Do you know about that one? The pill?
The conceptually, like,
Well, no, man.
there's
The
pills?
the
TikTok makes pills now?
The foot. Haven't you been taking them for years?
Yeah.
We've
Yeah,
all
right.
been taking especially the orange ones. I think most of us have ingested quite a few of those.
It all started with the green M&Ms, man. I'm telling you.
And then what? You know,
And-
we were just
and-
born into this life of slavery and attrition through the Mars Candy Company. I mean,
This has been a great time to reset the body and mind together and really take a look at it and see what you're putting in.
take a look.
And just take a look. See what you find. You might like it.
Pop
Might
the
not,
hood.
But hey, you'll know. Yeah, pop the hood. Yeah.
You could pop the
See
hood
what
of
the
a
fuck
3D
this fucking
printer
Hemi
and
can
get
do.
a what?
So let's see what this Hemi can do.
Luca, are you in Oakland?
Shazam, yeah.
What do you think?
I'd be here. What do I think, man?
Do the people have it in them to affect positive change?
The people have to want it. You have to want it. It's the time. It is the time for the test. It is the moment, and either you want it or you don't. So,
This is the moment, isn't it? We all know it.
yeah, for sure. Yeah. Like, here it is.
So what are we gonna do? I mean, do you think people is everyone a closer in the fourth quarter, man? Come on.
Do what?
Can everyone close in the fourth quarter? It's usually one
Oh.
guy.
Yeah.
Story is not about one guy anymore. It's about 7 billion
Yeah.
guys, and
Yeah.
there's like a bunch of people in the Bay Area with access to everything. Let's just start there.
Yeah.
We've got the
Get some-
Googlers, we've got the Applers, we've
Yeah, let's
got
get
the
some homeless people in the
49ers,
hotel
we've got the
room.
Warriors.
Fuck the 49ers. Fuck the Golden State Warriors. Fuck sports, dude. Like, right now. I don't know.
Sports went down quick with COVID. It was one
Yeah.
of the first things to go when they stopped the hockey
Kevin
season.
Durant got
we knew.
sick and everyone made fun of him.
I didn't.
Like, rough.
No, wasn't it Rudy Gobert? He actually got COVID like in before anyone knew what COVID was. He's like 7'3", and he's
Oh,
like
what, me?
he's like, dude, I guess
Nah, I'm good.
I got a
I'm
lot of
good.
COVID over here.
Rough.
Yeah, no,
Rough.
but that's actually an interesting point that sports was kind of one of the first things to go. It's just
The
gone.
XFL's done forever.
It's just wait, isn't that filmed in Canada?
Brought to you by the moon landing.
I mean, come on, this shit just can't keep going on like that. There's no more XFL.
No,
Who
that's
pays
silly.
for that?
That's
What's the
that's-
XFL?
Exactly.
Is it like
It's
rugby?
artifice.
So, like,
Sure.
Are you talking about the
It's
Canadians up
it's
there?
completely. It's
This is the
completely
USA.
remedial and stupid.
Okay.
But I like that things are serious.
My sister said hey, by the way,
Hello.
from the chat.
I know. You're on my TV and you're in my phone, and the chat is on my phone, but now I'm on my phone.
Is that part of Reality Strange that we all participate in that? It's like, oh yeah, I'm watching this like in my brain and on the phone and on the TV and on my computer and I'm streaming it to my TV
Yeah, it's
and then
probably
it's
bad. Yeah,
what,
it's bad. It's bad,
what's
dude.
going on
It's
with
probably
that?
not good for you. Yeah.
Are there any warnings about this stuff or do we just do it?
Like, dude, imagine like a child in the beginning of the Industrial Revolution chasing a stick with a hoop down a street, and then like imagine the same zone of being at
Wouldn't
a
really
rave.
work out very well.
like
for ya.
at a rave on drugs, like listening to Skrillex or something, and you're like, yeah, you're both considered contemporary children, and we apply the same logic to you, like, and then apply that to every aspect of our lives, and everything is silly. Everything's silly.
Let's go back to normal, guys.
I just found out
gosh.
what XFL is, Luca. It's
How
anything
does it feel?
goes.
How does it-
Sach
How
Duran
does it
told
feel
me.
for real?
He told me it's anything goes. Is that true? Like anything?
It's pretty.
You can
like,
kick.
raw knuckle.
Can you have a weapon?
No.
Can you like do a little
It's not-
slice?
It's not rollerball.
It's not. It's not
No,
anything
but-
goes. But you
but
can kick
you-
or punch, bite,
Do you think
claw.
a rollerball future exists for us to satiate the bloodlust as a distraction for future pandemic crimes? The
What?
people need to know.
Jared, please help.
I got this one.
Oh,
Here's
oh no, the oatmeal burning. I got it.
No, hold on. VR, guys. VR helmets. Come on. They're like 5 seconds away.
Shouts out to everyone who works on that technology, by the way.
True that. Have you ever used one?
Yeah, it's pretty
nuts balls, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Look, everything is
before
nuts
this,
right
I
now.
went
If you
to-
don't know that, you gotta wake up.
Yeah.
VR is on the horizon, and it's
Yeah.
now. Same with AI. All this stuff is now, guys. It's pretty
Yeah.
exciting.
Yeah.
There's good and bad
Buy-
for all of it, but it's
Buy stock in cashews because it's nuts. All right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna
Wait,
give you a shout
Luca.
back.
Wait, Luca. I feel like I had something to say. I lost the thread again. I get so distracted by the chat because I love it so much. But fuck, what was I gonna say? God damn it! I know it was really good too. I actually had something good to say. Okay, Luca, love you, man. Thanks for calling.
Love you guys.
Love you, bro.
Shout out to the world. Bye.
Peace. Okay, cool. This track we're hearing right now is called Electromagnetic. Should we have him? We'll have him play over the track. It'll be cool. All right, I gotta put the mic up too.
All right, you're about to see Cucatrizzle. So that was their first duo performance. Primary Mystical Experience and Cucatrizzle. If anybody wants to do anything like that on the show, give us a shout out. Cool. So virtual reality, just the beginning. Beginning of multi-dimensionality, as Derek says. He's absolutely right. we've been on for an hour now, so we're going to have to wind down. So if any last calls want to come in, this is last call for last call.
Nicely said. Interesting that you qualify it and say for the consumer. And does that mean that some of us are already experiencing multidimensionality? Because I would say so. Cool. We're almost done with side A on Space Dust. Thanks everyone who's been here checking it out. We've played actually all of our music on this show. That's the first time we've done that, so it's kind of exciting. We're going to hang out a little bit while longer. Might take one more call, but maybe when this side ends, we may say good night to you. This song is called Cosmic Dance. Always just kind of sounded playful to me. Just sink into it. Two intertwining lines. One can be heard as an eighth note triplet. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Oh, we have another call.
Call from Loretta Wilkerson to accept.
Hello.
Hello, cute beings.
Hi. Is this Loretta?
It is.
Hi, Loretta.
Hi there.
How are you?
You know, I'm great. How are you?
Doing wonderful.
Hi, Loretta.
Hey, beautiful.
Hi, we're so glad you called back. You were such a hit on the show. Everybody loved hearing from you. Are you still in Texas?
Too much. What's that?
Are you still in Fort Worth?
I am. Just made some frozen margaritas.
Oh, yes. What kind of tequila did you use?
You know, I used El Jimador.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not the best, but, you know, we're on a budget.
I know. I have some really crappy tequila, which I never have, but at times are times.
Yeah, you know. Have you made it to a hot tub?
Oh my gosh, Loretta, you wouldn't believe what we have. We have a clawfoot cast iron tub that we salvaged from a neighbor's yard, and it's out in the dirt, and we fill it up, and it's so hot here it warms up, so it's like our mini pool. We have like a bathtub pool for COVID, and I have to say, it feels luxurious. It feels amazing.
And you were naked in it, right?
Well, that's for sure. But I mean,
I know that's a personal question, but I mean, come on.
It's
the shit, right?
It makes sense. I mean, we were just kind of surprised at how, it's a simple concept. It's really just like a glorified kiddie pool or something like that, but it was really refreshing. It's just starting to kind of get scalding out here. You know, during the day, it'll be probably, mid-90s, direct sunlight, no cloud in the sky. There's no coverage out here. We just have Joshua trees and bushes. We got juniper. We got, what's your favorite?
Oh, my.
I don't know. My favorite are the rocks.
The rocks. Well, what's that other one that you really like?
Creosote.
There we go. We have lots of creosote bushes and ancient juniper trees. Or I guess, yeah, they look like giant bonsai.
Oh, my goodness.
What is your
Well,
outdoor
y'all say-
situation like, Loretta?
You know, I live in a subdivision, so, you know, I got a lot of neighbors on the other side of the chain link fence, you know, and so I just kind of, you know, I got some trees, but I just got to use caution. If I see the neighbor out back with the dog, I stay inside. When they go inside, I go outside. You know, it's a little dance. It's a little dance.
Gotcha.
Little dance.
Yeah, we've been there. Our last place was kind of similar to that. We were staying in this like a back house situation in LA, and the owner, her dog was this huge. What kind of dog?
That was a Mastiff.
It was a huge dog named Charlotte, and we like dogs, you know. But this dog particularly there was basically this whole fenced-in area between our little tiny apartment and the owner's house, and the dog was only allowed to hang out in that space. And unfortunately, it would do.
No, babe. Precious moments. Loretta, okay, so Texas is open now, I've heard. They opened it up from quarantine?
Well, yeah, they did. They
Okay.
did. There's been I guess, how do you say it? Some fight back.
Okay.
In
Pushback?
Austin.
Pushback, okay.
Yes, exactly. The pushback, fight
Yes.
back.
Yes.
However it is. The fight back was a little aggressive.
Yes.
Well, and, you know, and I guess, you know, the mayor of Austin is saying that they might close stuff up again. And,
Okay.
I guess we'll see what's happening. I mean, I will admit, I have been doing some curbside pickup from Chili's.
You have been. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends where people are. In certain places, people are, you know, New York City, it's more dangerous to go out, you know, than other. Texas didn't get hit as hard.
Definitely. So, I mean, you know, Fort Worth is a little populated.
Oh, yeah.
But I got a nice mask.
Yeah.
Nice mask.
Oh.
Actually, you know what? It's pretty cute. My mask, it has the picture of two boobs on the front of it.
Oh, I wish I could see that. Will you send a picture next time?
What's that?
We should get a picture of that, of your mask for the show. We can put it up.
I can do that. How do I send it to you?
That's a good question. Probably Galecstasy. Galecstasy at Gmail.
Galecstasy at Gmail. Okay.
Yeah, Gmail. You can send us pictures of you or videos, or, you know, what I really like about quarantine is, like, you don't really have that interaction that you did. So when you get something from somebody far away, you're like, oh, wow, that's what they're doing over there. It's so different. We just talked to our friend in New York, and he's had, like, a very special relationship with a giant raccoon that moved into their house.
I love raccoons. Are my favorite.
Oh,
They're my absolute favorite.
That's great.
They are my absolute. You know, you asked me about my yard situation. There is one little raccoon that comes around. I call him
Really?
Herbert.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Are we allowed to say trash pandas? That's what we call them.
What?
Trash pandas.
Yeah, they're very clean though.
I know. And they're so cute. Oh,
they're so cute until they bite your hand off.
Did they
But
bite
maybe
you?
I'll make you one of those boob masks.
Oh, that would be great.
Maybe
I
can
love
do that. I'll send
Texans.
you
They're
an
so
email. I mean,
fun.
I'm just trying to spread joy.
I
You
know,
know, joy
we
and
can
laughter.
tell. Anything you want to tell us about Fort Worth or your quarantine, or share with the people? I mean, everybody loves you on the show, so.
Well, you know, I just went and, I crawled on the top of my roof. I mean, granted, I am 62, but I crawled on the top of my roof to look at the moon. And
Amazing.
And I kind of like to do this little ritual where I do like some cat-cow, like if you're familiar with cat-cow.
Sure.
Yoga stuff. And I do a little howling. And my neighbors have gotten used to me over the years. And, yeah, you know, and I'm here alone in my quarantine. I lost my husband a few years back, but, you know, he's partying up there. So it's kind of the howling's kind of to him, you know.
I hear that. Well, I think you're doing the right thing. by jumping on that
Feels
roof.
good. Feels good. Get the spine moving. Get the spine moving.
Yes, so good, especially as we get older, but anytime, right? Anytime we can use some help on the
Exactly.
spine.
And anytime that you crawl on the roof is amazing. And anytime that you
Oh.
do anything from an act of love, how can that not just be the best thing in the world? Like a little
Absolutely.
dance or whatever of love to somebody, whether dead or alive. That made me really happy.
all we can
Thank you for sharing that.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Did you have
Well,
any
thank y'all so
questions
much.
for
I'm
us?
gonna
Or?
email you.
Okay, that sounds good. Check the spelling on the screen. It's a little tricky, but yeah, it's up there.
I'm writing
Galecstasy.
it down.
Awesome.
Write it down.
Yeah, so galecstasy@gmail.com. There's our email. It's public. It's not a big surprise, is it? Thanks, Loretta. This was fun. We appreciate you calling in again.
No problem. You too. Stay
All right.
lovely.
Well,
All right.
yep, take care, and we'll see you again some other time.
Okay.
All right.
Bye
Bye.
now.
Stay beautiful, Loretta. Thanks for calling.
Okay, I think that's a great time to call it an evening. What a wonderful evening it has been. I want to thank everyone for being here with us live in the chat. It's so much fun. Everyone that called in, call-ins are so fun. All these episodes are archived on the same channel. It's Primary Mystical Experience. Just go to YouTube and type that in. You will find it. That's the name of my solo project, and that's what we're listening to right now, Space Dust. So,
I half remembered what I was going to say earlier. I was going to sing this song that Jared and I wrote. And, this song is the going to bed on time song. And we really think that going to bed on time is worth singing about. So I just wanted to end the show with the song Going to Bed on Time, and I want to dedicate it to everybody that is here on the late night Heaven Channel, Galecstasy, call-in show where we talk about life, where we enjoy music, where we spend our time together when we're in quarantine. And everyone, thank you for joining us in the chat, for calling in. Please stay in touch with us as much as you can. We are a bit isolated out here in the wilderness. So anyway, here is the song. It's called Going to Bed on Time. It goes like this. Going to bed on time. 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 We're going to bed on time. 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 Go to bed on time, y'all. Or not. It's the full moon. Let it go. Let that shit go. Love you so much. Keep it going. Peace. Until next time, this is Heaven Channel. This is Galecstasy signing out. We love you. 2020. Peace.